Make up this shit crack.
Arizona Cardinals, ATL Falcons, Ravens out of Baltimore, this tailgate is jumping. Bills are from Buffalo, I bet they loving this heat. Panthers from the Carolinas, Bengals, Cincinnati. Dog pound in the house, repping Cleveland, Ohio. Denver on the scene, and they repping them Broncos. The weather beautiful, it ain't a cloud in the sky. I see them Lions, Titans, and Bears, oh my.
You might not like my team, we might be rivalry.
Whatever it is, make sure you respect me.
We gon' always trash talk in season and off,
but not too serious.
Gotta keep it football. You might not like my team, we might be rivalry.
Whatever it is, make sure you respect me.
We gon' always trash talk in season and off,
but not too serious.
Gotta keep it football.
Green Bay tailgating, yelling go pack go. LA Rams, LA Chargers, Indianapolis Colts. Kansas City celebrating like it's still Super Bowl. Houston, Texas came deep and fired up the grill. Briskets, baby back, this shit just got real. Jacksonville Raider fans, all love, no hating. Miami Dolphins, Minnesota, New England Patriots. This is epic, all teams 32 tailgating.
You might not like my team, we might be rivalry.
Whatever it is, make sure you respect me.
We gon' always trash talk in season and off,
but not too serious.
Gotta keep it football. You might not like my team, we might be rivalry.
Whatever it is, make sure you respect me.
We gon' always trash talk in season and off,
but not too serious.
Gotta keep it football.
New York came through, both Giants and Jets. Trash talking done started, both sides placing bets. New Orleans Saints set up shop like we on Bourbon Street. It's so nice to see the Washington football team. Philadelphia Eagles came through with the game. 49ers showing out, representing the Bay. Police showed up to make sure we was straight. They gave us love and respect, and we made them play. Seattle Seahawks, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the AFC, the NFC, man, they all up in here. Black and yellow on repeat from the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ladies shaking pom-poms, tailgating cheerleaders. The DJ on 5 playing all the hits, man. Everyone here, this tailgate mad lit. Dallas Cowboys showed up and they was deep as fuck. They was chatting, then stepping, yelling, Cowboy up!
You might not like my team, we might be rivalry.
Whatever it is, make sure you respect me.
We gon' always trash talk in season and off,
but not too serious.
Gotta keep it football. You might not like my team, we might be rivalry.
Whatever it is, make sure you respect me.
We gon' always trash talk in season and off,
but not too serious.
Gotta keep it football.
All right, just for the record, I just got to get this out of the way right now. I'm just as confused about this whole playoff scenario thing too, man. I thought we had it. But anyway, we're going to win out. But it's your Cowboy cousin today, baby. We are live. And in the show today, man, I got a special guest with me. We got some folks rolling with us. So let's get some shout-outs in before we get it started, because she's no stranger to these Facebook streets. I'll tell you that. And she's also no stranger to getting wheels on ground and boots on ground. But I don't want to give it away too much. Let's get some shout outs right quick and see who's rolling with us. So shout out to YouTube, baby. They was first on the line. We're live in 3 places today. That's on my YouTube channel. That's on BDG and that's OAT. So shout out to YouTube. We see you out there, Justin Rose. Appreciate you clocking in, baby. We have Michael Trejo clocking in early too as well. We see you. What's up, BDG? Yeah, we got a special show today. And if y'all are just new and you're watching here for the first time, you're trying to figure out like what's going on with Cowboy Cousins. Well, hi, I'm BG, the Cowboys Unifier. And right here next to me, let me get this right. This is who we call the prototype.
Yeah, what's up, Cowboy Cousins?
Yeah, we good. We good. I just wanted to be, without further ado, introduce you to the show, because everybody's hear me talk about you all the time. Everybody's seen the story we did behind you, and I thought it was very key that we got you up here today and just let everybody hear your side of the story.
Oh, man, it's good to be here.
Good deal. Nice shirt, by the way. Like that.
Oh, yeah, repping always. Well, always.
Yeah.
But
So let's just keep the Cowboys right out top, man. How do you feel about this whole we were supposed to have the NFC East, but we don't have the NFC East? So, I mean, what's your thoughts on
Yeah,
that?
I was so confused. And I really rely on a few people, and I thought they had it figured out. I thought we already had it zipped up, but apparently we don't. So, but it's okay because we know in the end it's ours anyway. So we just got to get it over with.
We just got to win out. I guess that's what they say. We got to beat the what the fuck team this week. But we got Bob the Cannabis Cowboy checking in. She said, "What's good, fam?"
What's up? What's up, Bob?
And then we got your partner in crime right there. Or should I say partner in rhyme right there? Top fan Ty Murray clocking in saying,
Yeah, that's
"Hey."
my homegirl. That's my other sidekick right there. She be
Yeah,
on
you know,
wheels on the ground with me too.
exactly. I know we all got to meet out there in Canton, Ohio, which I thought was real special because that connects us to Lady Vice. So shout out to Lady Vice for the Keep It Football
Yeah.
intro. Y'all heard it blazing on the intro. Shout out to the fan base creators out there doing their work.
I know it's a good thing y'all couldn't see me because I was back here dancing and jamming. That I listen to her every day. She hyped me up every day.
Right. And then we got another sidekick out there with you got a bunch of sidekicks. You got Street Team Amy checking in right there saying that's your best friend.
Oh yeah, best friend for 25 years. We roll thick.
Right. And we appreciate that YouTube love out there. Keep it coming in. They say, what can I say? I love this show. Well, that's great feedback. That's organic live feedback. That's the best kind of feedback. We appreciate that over there on YouTube. But yeah, we got a special show tonight. I wanted to introduce everybody to the prototype. So just really quickly, if folks don't understand what the term prototype is, well, I could bore you to death with a bunch of research I did because, smart Cowboy fans don't read. So I just let her tell you about it right here next door. What does being a prototype mean to you as part of this Cowboy Cousin network?
To me, it's kind of like, not to be funny, a little bit star status. Know the part, act the part, be the part. Like, it's about being a diehard. It's about being wheels on ground. It's about connecting with everybody. Like, once I linked up with you, the connections just kept coming. And I've been looking for something like this my whole life. So I'm about it. As much as I can do, I'm going to do. And slowly but surely, I plan to be in Texas. So I'll be there every home game, tailgating or not. I'm ready.
It's funny you say that because, what I've learned over since, traveling with my Cowboy Cousins since 2016 out here and off in these Facebook streets, I say that folks in Texas are spoiled.
Yeah, they are so spoiled. I'm jealous too. They don't even know how good they got it.
And then here we got folks making big life decisions like Dion would say, right? Making some business decisions.
Right.
Down in Texas, right?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to go. I got 2 years and I'm down there.
That's what's up. We got Wayne Big Dub up there in Kansas up there checking in. He says, "What's up, Sarah?"
What's up?
And then, top fan Todd, she's always taking notes. We see you, girl. I know you. I see you over there doing your jewelry thing.
Girl, you ain't got to take no notes. You know me better than anybody up here.
Right. I told her, I said, I seen her doing her jewelry thing over there. She need to get at me. You know what I mean? We need a cowboy jeweler in the
Yeah,
fan
speaking of which, I'm wearing a piece of that right now. Got that from Ty.
Todd says every day she ain't playing. Then Street Team Amy's kicking in saying prototype Street Team Amy about to be showing out. I don't know about that. But hey, it wouldn't be a show if we didn't have always at least one. You know what I'm talking about, Sarah.
Oh, what?
The Facebook user.
Oh, yeah, I see it. I'm blind, man. Yeah.
It's all good. It's all good, You know what I mean? Like every show, we always got one from Facebook checking in. So
at least one. What's up? Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, he or she said, "What up, star status, Sarah?"
What's up?
But anyway, so you said it'd be in terms of the prototype. I just thought it was very unique because there was a point in time where you never thought you'd be able to walk again, and I know we included that in your story. But I just think it's really cool that not only do you walk again, but you do it within style. Because if you look at this little picture down here in the bottom corner, right here below me, you remember that picture, right?
Oh yeah, Miss Price, man. She was trying to get my cane. She was on it.
Why don't you tell all our extended family here today what that was like meeting the #1 Dallas Cowboy fan out there in Ohio when you were boots on ground?
Oh man, I couldn't even believe that she was there. When she got off that bus, I was kind of froze for a minute, to be honest. I saw her on West Coast and I froze up real quick, but she's so friendly. She's so much fun. She joked with me the whole time. She's still, before Thanksgiving, I texted her and let her know I was coming to the game, and she was still joking about taking my cane. So she's a hoot and a half. She's a lot of fun.
Yeah. No, but she also got an eye for, all things unique. You know what I mean? So I thought it was unique. Both of y'all had the canes out there. And I was like, some of my cousins really know how to put on when it's time to go to a church function. You know what I mean?
Right. For sure.
But overall, what was that your experience? Like you shared, you connected with people. Why don't you walk through some people here so they understand the prototype definition, why you're not only the prototype, but kind of like your journey. Like what was that like linking up with Star Status Cowboys Connection Ohio for the very first time?
Oh man, that was amazing. It was my birthday week, which is always draft week. And I hollered at Mark and I'm like, I need to come down. I want to check it out. Is there any way, and I told him I had family with me. They took all four of us in, treated us like family. I felt like I knew most of them forever. I mean, it's like, oh, you're part of the Star. Okay, come on in. You're wearing a Star, you family. And I clicked with them so well. I filled out my membership before I left that night, paid my membership, and got linked up. Like, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to take part. And I've been to almost every event since April. I haven't missed too much, and I'm a whole state away. So, and I've been to Texas twice this year, so I'm not playing around. Like, I'm on the move. What I can do, I'm doing.
Man, I mean, that is just impressive. Like, you're going in between states. You're that dedicated to your team. And especially, linking up with other Cowboy fans that obviously feel the same way. You know what I mean? Talk about that event when you got with Star Status down there. What was that like being around other Cowboy fans like that?
Oh, it was the greatest high, man. And I've been riding that high for almost a year now. Like, it is just when you're that diehard and you grow up like I did with the Cowboys, like, I've been looking for that for a long time because, as families get older, you separate. We don't get together like we used to. I don't have that because my whole family on Sundays, our whole family got together. We cooked something and watched the game. Well, now we don't do that. So I ain't had that in a minute. Me and Amy, that's all I watched my game with for years. So once I linked up with you and saw all this going on, I'm like, I got to be a part of that. I can't miss out on that. Like, it is what I've been trying to do. So I'm still on that high and I hope to keep it going.
That's what's up. You know what I mean? That's a good high right there. Speaking of a high, Dr. M is on the line. She's tapping in, one of the supporters.
What up, lady?
I know you know her name.
Yes, ma'am.
And then we got our supporter out there in the DMV area, active duty Navy. She's always reporting down here, you know what I mean, on the deck plate. We see you, Caitlin. Appreciate you checking in out there. She said, what up, cousins?
What's up? Yeah, me and her was trying to get that paint sputter hat from you the other day. We was both trying to get that from you.
I seen what y'all did there. You know what I mean? I seen what y'all did there. But I think I got a big surprise coming here very soon. Funny that you say the hat. We'll get back to that. But checking in. And then we got Ruben Soto, another supporter checking in, a green badge. So check it out. All these green badges you guys are seeing following up, those are our supporters of this content. They're essentially the ones that help bring this Cowboy Cousins show to life, literally, because it costs to stream through StreamYard here, with who we always pick on the Facebook user for not registering for StreamYard. So for everybody registering with StreamYard, thank you. But hit that green badge down there. We're looking for 3 brand new supporters here today. So if you really like the content, check it out. We're talking to the prototype here. And basically, she's been in our official America's team group for a number of years. And now she's also connected with other diehard Cowboy fans here within the last year out there in Ohio. She's sharing her story with us here today. And I'm just excited because I got to meet you boots on ground in Canton, Ohio, along with Top Fan Ty. Tell me about that.
Man, that was a weekend of a lifetime, man. Oh, that was just too much fun. It's a good thing we didn't have cameras following us around, though, because we could have made some money off the comedy we was pulling out.
Oh, man, I'm going to tell you, there's a bunch of 2, 3, 4, 5 sides to a bunch of stories out there. You know what I mean?
Right.
It was really unique linking up with y'all You know what I mean? Obviously for a number of reasons, but because, y'all were essentially out there, wheels on ground, essentially boots on ground too. Like nothing really stopped y'all. How was it like for you being there at the Hall of Fame weekend, just feeling a part of that vibe that was going on?
Right. Oh, it's just the greatest high. I mean, it's almost better than my smoke. Like, it's just an adrenaline rush. I love being around fans, even of other teams. But when we're all like that, all together as Cowboys, it's just, I don't know. It's just that star brings you together, and there's no like separation. Y'all are together. And that's what's so great about sports. It brings all of us together, no matter where we're from, no matter what we're doing, no matter what color we are, what religion we are, we all love the star.
Yeah, it's funny how I like to call that the Cowboys glue. The Cowboy glue that can bring a bunch of different people from a bunch of different backgrounds, you know what I mean? And,
For sure.
Speaking of different backgrounds, we got Justin Rose on YouTube saying Sarah must work out. Look at those arms on my girl. Yeah, speaking of her arms, look at that tattoo she got. That's pretty prototype too as well.
Build different, baby. Build different.
She's actually got the tattoo. Like, I couldn't believe that when you shot me a picture of that, and I was like, man, she got a tattoo of essentially what we're doing here. I was like, whew.
Oh, yeah.
This was way before the prototype was even born. You know what I mean? You got this tattoo way back. How long ago was it?
It's been almost a year because I got it at the beginning of February. So it's been almost a year.
You know what I mean? That's truly built different right there, because so is this story. But, you overcame a lot of challenges. It still looks like you are. But I think to be a diehard fan and go from state to state just to function what I like to call as your extended family, right? With our Cowboy Cousins, who are big supporters out there too as well. Star Status Cowboys Connection Ohio. You know what I mean? That's fascinating to me. And that's originally what brought me to bringing Official America's Team.com to life, was to share stories about Sarah. You know what I mean? This is an evolving thing here that we got going on with just technology and people like NFL fans like her and I that like to just get down on the ground. So how has that been as an experience for you? You just went to Texas, and went to Arlington Stadium recently. Share that experience with everybody.
It was so great, and it was so neat to just see all these people I had talked to for years, followed for years on Facebook. We've talked about the game, or even supported each other through deaths and different stuff in life. And then to meet all of them in person was just so awesome. I mean, it was just great. And then it's not even like you're strangers, because I feel like I already know them. Like Michael Gotti, I've been friends with him forever. So to finally meet him in person from Lot 10, that was awesome. Actually, one of your followers, OJ, I can't think of his last name, but he just called me out in the middle of the street. I didn't even know what was happening. He was like, Sarah, and I turned around and I'm like, I'm in Dallas. There's probably 1,000 people named Sarah right here, but he knew who I was and everything. I was like, I had no idea. So,
you know what I mean? I thought that was pretty unique. You got to meet one of our supporters here too. I think Shamika Mallory, you got to meet her?
Oh yeah. We hung out at the shop with One Star One Family the night before the game. That was great.
Yeah. And speaking of One Star One Family, you got to meet DJ Kai and I believe his wife over there too as well, right?
Yeah, we were in the same hotel as them and rode the bus with them to the game and everything. So that was an awesome experience. Got some gear from them while I was there, and even my dad's girlfriend braided his wife's hair before the game, and so yeah, we had a good time. It was definitely awesome to meet him in person finally too.
Yeah, I love DJ Kai and his wife Sherry over there. They've been big time supporters of mine. Like I say, me and him originally met down in the beach, South Beach. When y'all hear me say from Seattle to South Beach, I actually met DJ Kai on the sands of South Beach in 2018, and he hadn't even started his One Star One Family. But to see him where he's at now, I mean, that guy is like a star among stars. You know what I mean? With the song, you like the song, what song?
Oh man, right? Jam out to this song every day too. But yeah, he's such an awesome person. So is his wife. They have big hearts. They're just about unifying and helping people, and I just love what they do. They're just awesome people. I can't wait for more trips with them.
Right. So elaborate. What was it like for you being at the actual game? Now, I hate to bring up bad news. We all know what happened on Turkey Day, But how was your
Right,
game
right,
experience there? Because I know you used fan zone, I think, correct? Didn't you, for
right.
part of that? So tell folks what that experience is like, who fan zone is, so people can get to know maybe for next season about that
It was
experience.
great. I mean, they put you in a really nice hotel. They have, breakfast and everything served. You take a nice luxury type bus back and forth to the stadium. You get to go to the Bill Bates tailgate as part of it. Um, and they even have some nice little drinks on the bus on the way. And I don't even drink, but it was good. It was good. I had to have one.
Mhm.
But yeah, seats were awesome. Everything was very organized. We knew what we were doing. There wasn't, no real confusion or anything like that. It was just a good time. And it was great to do it with my dad again. We did it in 98 back at the old stadium. We drove down there back in 98 and went together. So it was like just a new chapter. And now I'm grown, so I can really appreciate it. And I think this happening for me and me getting so connected has revamped my dad's fandom. He's actually like into it more and more like he used to be, because he kind of fuzzled out a little bit, and I was always giving him shit for it. I was always talking shit. I'm like, you taught me how to be a fan, and that's how you act. I'm like, Dad, you got to step up your game. So now he's already making plans for us to go again next year, and he said it's just gonna be me and him. So we already plan on being there again next year.
Well, you know what they say about us Cowboy fans, you know what I mean? And, some of us can dang near get delusional, but it's good that he's found new life with you, you know what I mean? You brought him back to life over there and get him back in a good fight, you know what I mean? Because we got a good fight against us. Apparently, we had the NFC, but we don't have the NFC. I'm still
Right.
on that one.
I don't really get it either.
Top fan Taj checking in. She says, eat, sleep, drink, listen, and breathe Cowboy. That equals Sarah.
Yeah, for sure. All day, every day.
So
They're
what is
like,
that
do you
like?
own anything else? Do you wear anything else? No, not really.
Thank you. I'm glad that's a great segue, because, a lot of folks don't understand. This is not like just some regular fans. Like, this is a lifestyle of people that fans live this way. Share with them about like what a typical day is for you, and it's got to do anything with the Cowboys.
Oh, it's every day. I mean, I wake up with my Wake and Bake. Lady Vice is always on the radio. I don't wake up without Lady Vice on my radio. Her CD is constantly in my system. I don't wear anything else. Every hat I have pretty much is Cowboys. Everything I own, I mean, it's all over my house. It's all over my body. My jewelry. I mean, I'm not a girly girl, but you better believe it says Cowboys in this jewelry. I'm gonna use it, But yeah, my purse, my wallet, it's everywhere. My car, I don't play. It's 24/7 for real.
Yeah. I'm glad you answered all of that, because I mean, just off top, folks get it when you get a tattoo. Like I got it. I was like, man, if I didn't ever think I was serious about OAT being built different, whoo, you surely put a stamp on it right quick.
Oh yeah, you put a fire in me, man. You're exactly like, the minute I started watching you, I'm like, I have to be a part of this. I got to find out what this dude is doing, because I feel like we're family before I even actually had the conversation with you. Like, we're Cowboy fans, we're Laker fans, we're 420 fans. We kind of are sarcastic. We listen to the same music. Like, I'm like, this dude is related. Like, I got to get about this,
We cousins.
Right, exactly. Come to find out.
Yeah. You know what I mean? And that's a beautiful thing, because that can include everybody. And I mean, even our delusional ones that are out there running around complaining about how we're winning. How do you feel about that? About seeing how some fans are complaining about the defense is only winning games?
Yeah. I just don't understand. We was complaining when we were losing, but now that we're winning, you're still complaining. And not only that, but the defense winning for us is the best thing we can have right now, while some of us, our offense gets right, heals up, gets back on track. What are we complaining for? I have no idea. I will never complain about a dub. I will never understand that.
Okay, well, in the same breath, how do you feel about Dak? You know what I mean? Because some folks are saying, hey, we're being Dak homers and Dak can do no wrong. But honestly, how do you feel about the way Dak's currently playing?
I think it's questionable. It kind of makes me a little wonder, but at the same time, I did really notice when he first came back from the second the calf thing that held him back a couple weeks. I noticed that every time he did try to move with the ball, they were not approving of it. Like they got in his ass. Remember when he ran that touchdown in? They were in his ass for that. And I think part of it is him, but I also think part of it's them trying to prevent him from getting injured, but you're also preventing him from being Dak. And maybe that's just me, but I kind of feel that way. I think it's a little bit of both, but I think a lot of it is they're not allowing him to feel comfortable to do that.
There's definitely got to be a tug of war there because, if you leave it up to Jerry, he'd agree that he might be, it's fair to say he's in a slump, but, a lot of fans are giving Dak some business, so to speak, because of his play.
I love and respect Jerry Jones, but let's be honest, sometimes he doesn't really know what he's talking about, and he should just learn to sit back and do his job.
Stay in the owner's box, huh?
Right. Stay where you belong, where you making the money at. Other than that, keep your mouth closed.
Right.
It's not helping nobody.
So you got any big Cowboy plans for the holiday? What's your plans for the holiday?
You know what? It's really depressing. I ain't doing nothing. I'm going to spend Christmas Day with my mom and my kids and my granny. But, all my kids are grown except for one. And it's just not as much fun anymore. I don't really plan on doing a whole lot. But I have a little surprise. As you know, my sidekick moved to Texas. But I got her here so y'all can, I drove all the way up here so she could join us tonight because my holiday is spending with Street Team Amy.
Oh, you talking about Street Team Amy?
You already know, we roll.
Oh, man, look at y'all. Y'all are showing out.
Oh, yeah. She in Michigan, so, I had to get up to see her real quick.
Yes.
Well, I think that's totally unique because now we got the prototype. And for everybody who's always heard me say Street Team Amy, well, welcome. That's Street Team Amy right there. Why don't you say what's up to the cousins?
What up, fam? Merry Christmas.
Tell them where you're from and how you became a fan real quick, Street Team.
Well, I'm from Michigan, from Kentwood. That's where I met Sarah when we were 16. And we both are Spartan fans, Michigan State fans. And Cowboys fans. That's how we started talking. And ever since then, I always liked football. I was like 8 when I started liking football because I liked the Star, because I like stars. So I started watching them because I liked football. Well, that turned into a whole nother level to say the least. I really like football. I love it. Well, I'm not allowed to cuss. My bad.
It's all good. We got Top fan Taj checking back in. She said, I'll be there with y'all on New Year's. So y'all all going to be together?
Oh, yeah. All of us going to be together New Year's Eve, probably. Yep.
Oh, y'all got to get some good pictures. I know that's going to be interesting right there for New Year's.
Oh, yeah. We're going to have the whole squad riding.
Yep. I'm like the paparazzi in the group. I've been taking all the pictures like, oh, girl, stand over here. Oh, look at this over here. I'll be putting it on live.
We got a 2-for-1. Everybody gets to know who the prototype is and Street Team Amy. So as we get ready to wrap this up here, what y'all's thoughts on the game as we got Washington this weekend, again?
To be honest, I'm really not that worried about it. I mean, I guess any given Sunday, as they say, but I don't see us having a real problem. I think we dominate them more so than we did last time, for sure. Offense better show up and start showing some type of life.
Yes.
For sure. I prefer to, I want to beat them by 20. I'll be satisfied with that at least.
Yeah, that'd be nice. But as long as we win, I don't care.
COVID, and I guess they're down to their third string quarterback, who I guess the guy used to play for us at one point, Garrett Gilbert.
Oh, no. I didn't even see that today.
I didn't know nothing about that.
Yeah, so I mean, it's going to be interesting. There's not going to be no real team there because that's the whole reason why Philadelphia and Washington got held over. You know what I mean?
Right.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it's going to be interesting nonetheless. But I appreciate you ladies being on the show with me. It's glad that I get to see ladies because initially it was just a prototype, but we get a 2-for-1 here tonight.
Oh yeah.
Y'all got any shout outs y'all want to give before we wrap it up here and we get back to keeping it football?
Well, I got to shout out Star Status Connection Ohio, especially Mark Lockett for bringing me in, treat me like family. Lady and Cuff, they always own it. They always communicate with me, always checking in on me. DJ Kai for sure, linking me with Fan Zone. We had a blast with him that weekend. King Sharon, our homeboy from Thanksgiving trip, we had a blast with him for that too. So yeah, there's a few and far between. I could go all day, man. I missed so many people. It was great.
Yes. I've literally had this smile for like since I've been to the Thanksgiving game. I'm just like,
yeah, we still on the high, bro.
Yeah. Well, I know that'll do it for you, because that's what's did it for me. That's that Cowboys glue we're talking about, because some of these relationships out here, they just become like family, if you know what I mean.
yes.
Right? Both of y'all ladies are my Cowboy cousins, so I appreciate y'all being on the show and also supporting here for the content. So why don't we end it on some lady vibes? How about that?
Jacob, this shit crack. You gotta keep it football, baby.
Arizona Cardinals, ATL Falcons, Ravens out of Baltimore, this tailgate's jumping. Bills from Buffalo, I bet they loving this heat. Panthers from the Carolinas, Bengals, Cincinnati. Dog pound in the house, repping Cleveland, Ohio. Denver on the scene, and they repping them Broncos. The weather beautiful, it ain't a cloud in the sky. I see them Lions, Titans, and Bears, oh my.
You might not like my team, we might be rivalry.
Whatever it is, make sure you respect me.
We gon' always trash talk in season and all.
But not too serious.
Gotta keep it football. You might not like my team, we might be rivalry.
Whatever it is, make sure you respect me.
We gon' always trash talk in season and all.
But not too serious.
Gotta keep it football.
Green Bay tailgating, yelling go pack go. LA Rams, LA Chargers, Indianapolis Colts. Kansas City celebrating like it's the Super Bowl. Houston, Texas came deep and fired up the grill. Briskets, baby back, this just got real. Jacksonville Raider fans, all love, no hating. Miami Dolphins, Minnesota, New England Patriots. This is epic, all teams 32 tailgating.
You might not like my team, we might be rivalry.
Whatever it is, make sure you respect me.
We gon' always trash talk in season and all.
But not too serious.
Gotta keep it football. You might not like my team, we might be rivalry.
Whatever it is, make sure you respect me.
We gon' always trash talk in season and all.
But not too serious.
Gotta keep it football.
New York came through, both Giants and Jets. Trash talking done started, both sides placing bets.